All right, so this training video actually encapsulates 2 weeks, the first of which is you're seeing, and I alluded to in my other video called something like I hurt my butthole squatting. Didn't actually hurt my butthole, but I hurt a muscle around my tailbone. But surprisingly, hurting your butthole sounds a lot better and will probably get more views, which is sad yet true. After this, I just ended up benching, but this was the only training I did this week. I also mentioned that I was away for travel in Nashville, Tennessee the rest of the week, so it just made sense to rest and recover, and I feel 100% better because, as you'll see, the next training week went really, really well. Before we get there, though, I do want to say that right now there is a limited time pre-order on a collaboration between myself and A7 and their bar grip t-shirts and hoodies. So we're doing some Campbell Fitness ones. I'll flash them on the screen really quickly. But as part of that, if you want one, you can pre-order it between now, which is September 28th, up until October 4th. And there's shirts for men and women, and like I said, hoodies. And if you're interested, grab one. I love training them, and you'll see a couple of them this particular week and every time I train because they're that useful. Now, getting back to the actual training week, this clip right here is a little out of focus. I'm sorry about that. It's probably because I'm so skinny in these black tights and camera just can't pick me up. But what I ended up doing was repeating the previous week's training of what I was supposed to do, which was somewhat of a deload, which is perfect because, again, coming off of a week where I basically didn't train and I traveled, which typically really adds to my fatigue levels, having this type of deload week is really solid for me, and it felt really good. So all movements this week felt great, felt strong, and that's with the addition of actually upping the intensity on squats and deadlifts. So if you watched my last training week recap, one of the things I talked about was sub-max work and how I really wanted to try to get back into a new training routine, and I dropped my max percentage readouts very low, and doing that always kind of helps me mentally and physically. And I gotta say, I really felt that rebound this week. I felt super strong, even considering, again, I was dealing with a little bum discomfort, and it was training related. Trust me, I know many of you don't trust me on that, but it was training related, I swear. Good thing I have video footage of it and that training, and I felt really good, especially when it came to these squats. Now, even though these didn't look the best, and I'm not talking about my outfit necessarily, I just feel like these didn't look very good, but literally squats felt super light this particular day, and that was really encouraging for me. And there I had a slight glimmer of maybe I should just really kind of test out and see where my 1 rep max is because I just was feeling it. But I'm glad I didn't do that and I listened to the programming because I know in the long run that would probably throw me off and really tire me out when next week comes around, which all the numbers are going to jump back up. So just heavy work was 210 kilos for squats and deadlifts, and these all felt really good. Actually, it looks like I have some quads there, and then finished it out with some bench work, which unfortunately, it's just one of those things where my bench is just my bench. I mean, it's not going to ever be a strong point for me, but hopefully I can make it less of a weak point going forward. Hope everyone has a great weekend. I will link that collab link in the description if you're interested in getting a shirt or a hoodie. In the meantime, as always, thanks for watching and stay big.